What if I told you there's a secret weapon you can start using today to achieve more of your goals that doesn't require you to look at motivational posters like this one for hours in a day to get motivated? You don't need to follow this Spartan code in order to achieve more. There we go, let's discard it. You don't need discipline per se to achieve your goals, because in this video I'm gonna give you a simple solution that will help you get more done than most people without the need of discipline. And if you haven't seen me before, hello, my name is Michael, and my goal with this video and with this channel is to be the person that I wish I had a decade ago. Because I struggled with my discipline, I struggled with getting things done, I struggled with confidence, with self-esteem, with, well, really anything at all concerning myself. I used to be the biggest damn loser I have ever met in my life. From there on, I've changed, I've managed to change everything around, and now I want to share the lessons that actually work. So, the concept I want to teach you about is the thing that we call what gets measured gets improved. I know, it's an ancient concept that I heard like 15 years ago. But back then I didn't understand what it actually meant and how it can be useful. Boring concept, I know, but the boring stuff works. So back in the day there was a famous experiment that was done of people who wanted to lose weight. They were divided into two groups. One group was told, for the next month you are going to follow this diet. The other group was told, just do whatever the heck you like. But every day I want you to record how many calories you ate. Which group do you think got the best results? And if you said it was group B, the ones who were told to track everything, you are correct. Ding, 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 my friend. It is that fucking simple. So even when someone is told, follow this exact plan of action, that is less effective than just saying, hey, track what you are doing. I'm actually using this myself, by the way. I've got this thing on my board here. I started doing this about a week and a half ago to really hone this in. So with this is how many pieces of content that I post on Twitter, on Instagram, on TikTok, YouTube, everywhere. And I use it as a daily reminder to keep myself accountable, because that's the crucial element. When I fill this in, and at the end of the day it's at like 5, I feel poorly about that. That's a feeling I want to get away from. Because we only change our behaviors for two reasons. We either move towards pleasure or we back away from pain. That's how we all operate. So when you start measuring yourself, your progress on a daily basis, you create those mental incentives. Because admitting you fell short, that doesn't feel good. And your mind wants to avoid that. At the same time, if I can go over here and it's like 18, I'm like, fuck yeah, I did it today. And that creates pleasure. And so when you do this over time, you move towards a state where, first of all, you required discipline, but now your mind wants to do it more and more often because you are reinforcing the right behaviors. And you have that negative emotion attached to not doing the thing. You can apply the same concept to something like saving money. You can tell yourself, I'm not gonna splurge on stupid shit. But then sometimes you look at your bank account and it's like, ooh, this little? What did I spend it on? And then you scroll through your app and it's like, huh, without even realizing it, I bought some dumb fucking stuff. Whereas if you just look at your bank account every single day, that holds you accountable to really think about what it is you spend your money on. When you budget it and then you check, do I follow my budget? That is going to be way more effective than telling yourself, I'm not going to buy any stupid stuff anymore. The same goes for your screen time, for example. So I remember like 2 years ago when I took out my phone and I went to my digital well-being on my phone. And I'm like, ooh, I'm spending on average like 4 hours on useless crap. And this was even when I was getting a lot of shit done. I had to face the mirror that I was holding up for myself by looking at the data. And I did not feel good about it. And so, because of that, I changed it. And so the way to get more done without needing discipline is to start measuring yourself. Right now you might be thinking, Michael, that's fantastic, but how do I make this practical? And so right now I want to give you both the beginner method as well as the more intermediate form you can use for this. And after that, I'm going to share with you the secret hack you can use to make this 10 times easier and to make your progress towards your goals almost automatic. So the beginner method is very simple. This is something I've been doing for a long time. And that is that every night before I just go to bed, what I do is I write down 3 things. And sometimes I go up to 5 different things. And those are my must-do tasks for the next day. So I would say something like, I will record a YouTube video, I will publish my 15 pieces of content today, and I will write an article for my blog. Something like that. Those are the activities that I have to do in order to say at the end of the day, you know what, I did fantastic. Key point here is that these need to be important to you. These are not the things that your friends want from you, your family wants from you. These are not the things you do at your job. These are things that are important to you, your goals, your dream life, and your desires. So that's the basic method. If you do nothing at all, start tracking your 3 daily activities. And that's gonna help you get more done in a week than most people do in a month. Because you are focused on the right activities. Where most people are just drifting through the motions. Ooh. Yeah, that shit does not work. The intermediate method of this is that I use personally a self-evaluation form, where I've got my 3 to 5 tasks, but I also jot down every single day, did I do it, did I not do it, and if not, why didn't I do this? Additionally, I'm tracking things like how well I ate, my personal growth, my finances, my social skills, how I show up to people, and I check all of these different areas of life, and I rate myself on those on a scale of 1 to 10. And then as a final step in this process, I write down what could I have done in each of those areas to make it an 8 or a 9 or a 10. And with these insights, you gain self-awareness, which is the ultimate superpower for anything in life. Because if you don't know yourself, your strengths, your weaknesses, your tendencies, and you don't know how to work with yourself, how can you ever expect yourself to become the man you have always dreamt of being? How can you expect yourself to become that 10 out of 10 version of yourself? The answer is it's absolutely fucking impossible without self-awareness. So once you fill out this form on a daily basis, you will start to see that upward climb. Because now you are focused on your growth. Rather than leaving it to chance and having all of the excuses possible, this holds you accountable. So if you want to have the very same evaluation form that I use myself, there's a link right below this video. When you click on that, enter your first name and email address, and you will get that alongside with a special training on how to get more done in a week than most people do in a single month. So go ahead, click the link below this video to get that. And with that said, let's move on to the secret method. Once you start holding yourself accountable, once you start measuring your progress, because what gets measured gets improved. Now share that. Find other people who have similar goals than you, and on a daily basis, hold each other accountable. Every day you share, I want to do this thing, I want to do this thing, I want to do this thing. And at the end of the day, you check in with each other. Maybe it's through WhatsApp, maybe it's a quick FaceTime call, but you share, did I do it, did I not do it? and you hold each other accountable. If I put you in a friend group where everyone is completely fit, but you are overweight, you will start losing weight because we all want to fit in with people around us. That's a psychological need, not a want. So when you get around people with similar goals, with similar work ethic, you will be able to pull yourself up to that level. When you continue to hang around with people who bring you down, like crabs in a bucket, you will only find yourself to be going downhill. No bueno, right? Sometimes you just need that little push from the people around you. So find those, either around you in real life, or if you can't do that, go to Reddit, go to Facebook groups and find people with similar goals and just ask, hey, want to do this accountability thing where we hold each other accountable to our daily actions? It's that simple. If you do those things of tracking your progress and especially doing it with other people, you will find yourself moving forward towards your goals without the need of discipline and without it seeming like this huge impossible mountain to climb. So to put this into practice today, click the link below this video, get the self-evaluation form and start filling it out. Start measuring yourself and you will see incredible growth. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.